My friends, hello. For a long time, people have been asking me, make us a video, make one from the car. Well, here it is, the car. It was a big job, because if it was just about removing the covers, that would be easy. Once I removed the covers, I discovered that the batteries were completely dead. So I had to buy a big charger. Spent 20 hours charging them, all that, trying to save them. I don't know if they'll last over time. I don't know. I think they might be dead. I'll have to replace them someday. I had to pay for insurance. I had to pay the vehicle tax, all that, a lot of things, plus 12 hours of flying just to tell you this here. So I'm in the United Kingdom and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a lot of things, this and that. So listen, the United Kingdom. When you come as a tourist like I am now, honestly, it's great, it's peaceful. You think, well, the news I read isn't really my reality. I'm really super cool right now, relaxed. It won't affect me. So honestly, it's good. And I can tell you that I also did the right thing by leaving, by going to Africa, because it allowed me in a way. It allows me to reflect a little, to even think a bit, to find my peace of mind again. As Ségolène Royal would say, I think she said that, but I often attribute that kind of statement to her. Because here, if you want, the culture of the country, I realize it's very anxiety-inducing. We're talking, I'm not kidding, not about World War III. And then, well, the day we finish it like this, we'll do it, and if we survive, we'll talk about the fourth one. Of course, you see, because that's how it is. Et puis si on a un jour vide, ou un jour... We'll get something to chew on, we'll grab an everyday item. I don't know, like the bush is right next to me and all that. Then they'll tell you, there you go. It's because of cancer. That's how it is. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. You shouldn't take it literally. Honestly, I think that's the secret. You just have to look at it and say, what is that? It's part of the local folklore. You see, that's how it is, but I think I did the right thing. J'ai bien fait de leaving because it allowed me to reset, a mental reset. I'm here for just a few days. I'll go back to Mauritius, but I realize that I'm seeing things here with a fresh perspective. So maybe it's because I came during the beautiful season. It's spring, the weather is nice, the days are long and sunny, although it's starting to get a bit hazy today. But I feel like I needed this mental reset, which means that today I look at things from a distance with detachment. You see, I'm becoming African again, you know? And I also saw for the first time, let me show you, it really makes me happy. I'm very proud of this book. It's my book Titan. I'm seeing it for the first time, you see, today, because I published it when I was in Mauritius and I couldn't access it because there's no Amazon over there. So now I really like the cover. It shines really well. You know, it's the story of these guys who finished badly. They ended up near the Titanic. They went with Stockton Roche to explore a little, to see what it looks like. And Pity Palm, yeah, it ended badly, pretty badly for them, I would say. It's an ending. It's a regrettable ending, as they say, and the book immerses you in that. So, of course, here today, I have this very laid back, very relaxed outlook. It makes me happy. It really does me good. Mentally, I'm stronger than a lot of people. It's not presumptuous of me. I assure you it's true. I know my weaknesses. There are plenty of things where I can tell you I'm very weak. There are others where I can tell you I'm strong. It's just the trials of life that have given me benchmarks for certain things. What I'm telling you is in hindsight, it's not something that, and this country had managed to get to me. Reach me through the weather, people who are often grumpy, the crises that keep happening, COVID, Ukraine, we've got Iran, all of that. But honestly, today I'm at peace with all that. I'm glad I went. I'm truly at peace with that. You know, there are people who will say, yeah, but Aldo Sterone, this video, I have a lot of people who follow me who are very, very much like that. They'll say, yeah, this video, you probably recorded it last year before leaving. Then today, you release it. There you go, you kept it up your sleeve. But it happens. You know, there are a lot of people online. They release videos. Me, I usually operate in real time. When I record something, I love to share it right away. I'm very happy to come and share. I can't keep a video. I sometimes keep them for 2 days, but never longer. But this time, no, really, I'm recording it today, I promise you, so I'll give you proof. For example, I'll tell you about an event that I could never have made up. Well, last night there was Trump and then Vance and Kirk's widow and all that, the White House. They were eating, and then at some point, shooting starts. Shooting starts. So there you go. Secret Service agents come rushing in from everywhere and all that. Panic, screams, crying. Well, more of a scare than anything else, as they say. But honestly, I started today, I'm telling you, I'm very relaxed. I started to appreciate the United States. You see, there's a wild side. There's always something happening. All the time. It never stops. Look, the shooter, imagine he worked. Look, it's not coming from me. I assure you, it's not coming from me. There are people who will say, yes, you have something against them and all that. No, I assure you, he worked for NASA. You see, he really worked for NASA. So, what does he want me to say? It's that there are a lot of wild ones over there. You have to admit it, they have a sense of showmanship, so everything becomes a show. Me, I think that, with the American establishment, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not exactly friends with them. I consider that everything they say is fake, that all the events that happen are staged like Hollywood until proven otherwise, and that's by default. So, when they say something, I put it in the vaudeville category and all that, but by default. So then, if I have time to go check, I look at each event, each element on its own merits, and we'll see if it's valid or not. But for now, honestly, on top of that, they put the NASA guy and everything, you immediately think that's not possible. It's not possible. So no, that's it. So what else did I want to tell you? Here, things seem to have stabilized a bit in quite a few areas. For example, inflation, which was skyrocketing, 2023, 2024, even the beginning of 2025, we got hit with crazy inflation that made some prices double or triple. Olive oil, chocolate, eggs, pretty much everything, really. That was the time when we discovered that everything came from Ukraine, like Dijon mustard. It's not Dijon mustard, it's Kiev mustard. After that, it disappeared, then returned to shelves costing 2 or 3 times more. That's usually what happens. They charge 3 times more. Then, after 6 months, they lower the price a little bit, and then you feel like you're getting a deal. You see, it's psychological. It's just the context. The people who do marketing are specialists in that. Changing the consumer's frame of reference. Then when they change your frame of reference, well, there you go. You feel like it's not expensive. It's like, I saw some big companies, which ones, I think it's Bentley, Lamborghini, who didn't want to display their cars with other cars. Because they go to a car show and you see their vehicle sitting there at 320,000 euros, it seems expensive. Because you look at a lot of cars, then you get to 320,000 and your brain just glitches. So what they decided to do is they talked with showrooms that sell yachts and private jets. So when you see the private jet at 52 million, then suddenly, right next to it, you see the car at 320,000 euros suddenly, it seems like a small price. It's a matter of context. But now, inflation has really calmed down, seriously. Fuel is at 1.57. So you see, it's not very expensive, 1.57. The prices in the stores, I found that they haven't changed much in a year. So there you go, things are stabilizing and that's good. It's honestly good for the country. So there you go, my friends. This is just to say a quick hello to you. This isn't a video made to go viral, but that's not my goal. All right? It's just to say hello. And then I'll see you in the next one because there are some very important questions I think that we need to address. See you very soon.